Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. In today's video, we will be discussing about the poem Dust of Snow by Robert Frost, which is a part of Class 10 CBSE syllabus in which we are going to study in details about the poet, the theme of the poem, the message delivered by it, the central idea, the stanza-wise summary of the poem, and the poetic devices used. For your convenience, children, I've added timestamps in the description so that if you wish to watch any segment again, you can just click on that particular timestamp to go through it. So without further delay, let's get started. Robert Frost was an American poet known for his realistic depictions of rural life and his command of American colloquial speech. Frost frequently wrote about settings from rural life in New England in the early 20th century, using them to examine complex social and philosophical themes. He was known to write a lot in blank verse, but particularly liked quatrains with simple rhyme schemes. Speaking about the theme of the poem, the poet talks about the importance of small things in our lives. These small things can change the attitude of a person. The poem explains how little things in our lives can bring a big change in our future. It also reflects that the hard and bitter times in our lives will lead to happier times if we can persist with it. The message delivered? The message given by the poem is that a positive change can take place through negativity also. Little things can bring big changes in life. Simple acts of kindness can inspire others with enthusiasm and bring new changes in their lives. Let us focus on the central idea now. The central idea of the poem is that one may have the worst day or time of his life, but a little good thing can make it quite amazing. Even a small and seemingly unimportant experience in life can have its own impact on the mood of a person. It can change the thought process from pessimism to optimism. Even a small event can change the momentum of the moments of our lives. Let us now begin with a stanza-wise explanation of the poem. Stanza 1. The way a crow shook down on me the dust of snow from a hemlock tree. The poet recounts a small incident that changes his mind. The poet was once very depressed and feeling hopeless. He was in a state of sorrow and lost in his own thoughts. He was standing under a hemlock tree. Suddenly, a crow that was sitting on the tree shook the tree, and the fine particles of snow from the tree fell on the poet. Moving on to stanza 2. Has given my heart a change of mood and saved some part of a day I had rued. In the second stanza, the poet says that when the soft and the cold snow fell on him, it changed his mood from the state of sadness to happiness. He started feeling soothed and refreshed. This simple incident helped him enjoy the rest of the day. He thus became happy as it saved his remaining part of the day from being wasted and held in regret. Now let us discuss the literary devices used in this poem. First of all is rhyme scheme. In the first stanza, we follow the rhyme scheme AB, AB, and in the second stanza, it is CD, CD. The next poetic device is symbolism, which means use of words or images to symbolize specific concepts, people, objects, or events. The examples of symbolism in this particular poem are crow, and hemlock tree, which are actually symbols of sorrow, bad luck, and death. Moving on to the third poetic device, we have alliteration, which means repetition of the same sound at the start of a series of words in succession. First example is has given my heart, where has and heart have the same sound. The second example, and saved some part, saved and some have the same sound. The fourth poetic device is assonance, which is the repetition of the vowel sound across words within the lines of the poem, creating internal rhymes. Example, shook down on me. The vowel O is prominent here. The last poetic device of this poem is enjambment, which means the continuation of a sentence or a phrase from one line of the poetry to the next without the use of punctuation marks. Example, from a hemlock tree, which is the last line of the first stanza, to has given my heart, which is the first line of the second stanza. With this, we come to the end of today's video. You will be glad to know that my online and offline English coaching classes are going on, and anyone who wishes to get detailed notes of the chapters and the poems is always welcome to join. The details of my online and offline classes are given in the description. Thanks for watching. Do not forget to like, share, and subscribe to get a regular view of my videos.